Coming live from the underground, it's your boy, Retro Rew and Neezo. Tell them who you are, Neezo.
Again, you got It's your boy, Neezo. Welcome back to the Quest Podcast.
We here.
Gotta get up and get it, I got some funds to approach. Big dog off the chain, can't stay on the poach. I'ma get what I deserve, I've been working the most. It's around the corner, I feel like I'm close. I don't need no navigation, just a Pandora station. I use my spirit as my compass, deviating location. I'm checking geographics, I bury many hatches. If you ever sleeping on me, hope you're down, get mad.
Thanks for tuning in. And this is the Quest Podcast. He was about to say something, but I interrupted.
You was just a lot more chill now than I was going to be. Welcome back to the Quest Podcast. It's your boy, Neezo.
And it's your boy, Rew, man. What's the deal?
We haven't been here. See, last time I said I wasn't here, but now we haven't been here at the same time.
So now we're really saying, man, I've been good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Really just enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? Focusing on the positive side of things. You know what I'm saying? Really choosing to be happy about just decisions, bro. You know what I'm saying? How about you, bro? What's happening?
You know, just working, making it happen. Out here. Oh. Who now working? People should definitely, hashtag find us everywhere that you can find this. Because if you're not working, then you're doing something wrong. And that's a fact.
Learned a lesson in honesty.
Yeah, bro. I just learned a lesson in honesty. You know what I'm saying? And that lesson was that pretty much when you're honest with yourself, you know what I'm saying, and when you're honest with like what's going around you, what's influencing you, what's making you do what you do, or what's making you act the way you are, you're kind of better for society. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, because that way, you know, you being your most truest self. So everybody know how to treat you for one, you know what I'm saying? Because they see how you treat yourself and whatnot. You know, so like, you know, honesty, I feel like, bro, is a trait that like the society we in kind of like makes people stray away from. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the Instagrams. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I seen some shit. Where was this? I seen something where women in Iraq, and you know what I'm saying, they're getting killed trying to be Instagram models. You know what I'm saying? Like, ladies, it ain't worth it.
No.
Like, straight up, it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, getting killed. Like, that's part of their, you know, their structure.
They weren't
like,
supposed to be seen.
They weren't supposed to be seen. Yeah, they're supposed
now
to be.
You want to get out on Instagram.
They're supposed to be covered. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They weren't having that.
It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? So, honesty, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and why would they do that? I guess maybe that honestly is them. You know, but like there's a lot of influence that I think that goes into people risking their life to show a lifestyle that necessarily may not be theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And I think with the internet too, people get immortalized quicker too.
Ah, yeah.
Because that same thing, they could know they hit it down, maybe dying for some stupid Instagram clip or video, but they'll still do it because they're like, everybody gonna remember me because it's gonna play on the internet forever. The internet doesn't go away.
No.
So this video not going away.
But I think it kind of goes back to self-love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
being
For sure.
okay with yourself and not necessarily worrying about how somebody else feels and you being you in your truest form.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like a lot of people do go to Instagram to receive love that they might not have received before.
For sure.
You know,
For
like,
sure.
oh boy, not to call anybody out, but there was a particular guy on Instagram who was doing a lot of dumb shit on Instagram. And if you look at his Instagram now, it's like he was calling out for help before, and now he's trying to be more of a positive dude. Like, bro, he's really calling out for help. If you really, I ain't gonna call nobody out.
Yeah, but you just seen it in his actions.
You could just tell like he was on some real dumb shit, and I was like, wait, you're positive now? Like, what's going on, man? Like, are you still calling for help, or did you actually receive help?
Yeah. Man, I mean, well, shit. Well, that's dope that he even found the light. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you got a lot of people out here that's just still running amok. You know what I'm saying? Not giving a fuck. Just just doing.
Did you meet around
Yeah. My rapper did
Retro
come out.
Rew
Yeah, my rapper did come out. I did, yeah. But but yeah, some people they just out here, just living, acting like whatever they doing is the right way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Certain people with suits on and wigs, you know what I'm saying, of the that look similar to, the orange fruit and shit. Certain people
Strange.
Nigga said the orange.
you know what I'm saying? Typically, number 40 or 45. Did you see T.I. Tip? Dime Trap is out now. Dime Trap is out now, you know what I'm saying? Tip, I heard the album. I appreciate it hip hop wise, bro. So, earlier, me and James, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to James. We were going to the gym, you know what I'm saying? Stay healthy, people. We was going to the gym.
Wait. You got James in the gym?
Yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Wait. Did y'all actually get in the gym?
Yeah, no. We was there, you know what I'm saying?
He was there longer than 5 minutes?
Bro, we was there good 45. We was there good 45. Endurance is going up.
I just want to say, the night before they said they was going to the gym.
Man, hold on.
I went outside.
Yep. What we doing?
And they're jogging past me. I was like, what just happened?
Hey man, look,
it's a new day.
Games is what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah, bro. Look, hey,
James,
What does T.I. do?
this summer, all right, Tip, man, he got some nuts for real. Cause look, he say,
You guys proved that.
yeah, no. I mean, look, you can say pause, but whatever, but respect.
Nah,
So like, bro, I looked on, you know what I'm saying? I'm on Twitter. I'm on not the Insta, one of them social shits. You know what I'm saying? IG and Tip. I guess Melania didn't go with Trump on some trip.
Wait, what? Okay, please finish explaining.
Okay, so Melania.
It's funny.
Melania didn't go on one, and I would tag the Quest podcast in this post so y'all can go look and see it. So basically, Melania didn't go with Trump on the trip, right? And so they show Trump leaving, you know what I'm saying, and T.I.'s in the Oval Office.
Yes.
And Melania in the Oval Office.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let you see.
I've seen this.
Look, this is a reaction. You seen it?
I've seen this.
Oh shit! So you seen?
Wait. Roll the clip.
All right, yeah.
Clip. He was like,
Now I'm saying I'm gonna put the clip right there.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. Roll the clip.
Melania Trump did not go to Mar-a-Lago with the president this weekend, which has a lot of people wondering.
Summertime bathing suit, jump in the pool for the week.
so wait, I was trying to figure out where you was going with the Melania stuff.
Oh, but you didn't see? She was naked.
But that's supposed to resemble her.
Yeah, I was about to say it's supposed to resemble her.
Yeah,
I was just hoping you didn't believe that was her.
No, heck no.
Okay.
No,
I was like, no.
No, just the whole thing. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, if they did that, if they did that on camera, like this would really be like an illusion type word. But I would really believe we on a game show. If you know what I'm saying, they leaked the sex tape of that, yeah, we'd be on a game show.
But if Snoop Dogg had backlash, what you think would happen to T.I.?
I'm interested to see what's gonna happen. I'm interested to see, bro. Okay. So since we on that subject, you know what I'm saying, we know Kanye went to the White House and whatnot. Did you watch any of it? I know you earlier you stated that you don't really care about that long.
So I didn't watch any of it.
Yeah.
I did watch a little clip that was on whatever social media that I was on at the time, and I believe I heard him say "Free Larry Hoover."
Yeah, he just said that. Yeah.
But I read something on social media. Somebody reposted about Kanye and was like, "Are you still mad at Kanye?" And it had that he wanted to bring factory jobs to Chicago, work on a mental health program for Chicago, better education, stop the because I believe there's a law in Chicago where they can literally just stop you for whatever. Stop the frisk. Yeah. I heard all that. I don't know if that's true, and he did try to improvise all that to the president. But I mean, my personal opinion, Kanye is still in a sunken place, and still is ignorant. And still I shouldn't say ignorant. He's being very blind to a lot of shit. I understand he might still be trying to be woke, but he is the most wokest, sleepest individual. I'm sorry, African American, black, whatever, in America right now.
No, you said it right. It was individual.
Individual.
That's all he's worried about.
Wait. Can I say something that might be kind of funny?
Go ahead.
So if this was the Chappelle show, would we trade him?
Yeah, bro, he gone. He would have been.
They
gone.
said it on CNN.
Yeah, bro. They said what on CNN.
It was like Don Lemon and
Oh
three
yeah,
other
yeah.
black cast members, and they.
I didn't watch Don Lemon reaction, but that's what he said.
When they got to the woman, she was like, "We're about ready to trade Kanye in the racial draft."
Oh man.
Oh
yeah,
shit.
So
who's going after him?
if we up there, we gonna know what's going down, so we gonna say it. Yeah.
She did. Yeah, she definitely.
That's live.
So who we go for?
Dang.
I think the team is good. You know.
You think it's just so we just letting them
You
go?
don't need extra
money. You don't need extra bench members.
Can we get JT?
We been had JT, honestly. We ain't had JT, we ain't
I'm just
drafted.
saying, after that line, so we might want to keep him over there.
Yeah, what about Mark? We already got Mark Cuban. Can Mark Cuban come?
I'll take Mark Cuban.
I think Mark Cuban.
He's over here passing up people doing naughty things in the Maverick office. We can't just take him out.
Okay. All right.
You're right.
Can we get what the fuck is that comedian name?
Man.
Oh, he was like the only. I think he was the only white guy in think like man. Gary Oldman.
I think he's been on those.
He like you said, he down with the swirl. His wife is black.
I take Will Ferrell. I ain't gonna lie, Will Ferrell can join. That's I rock with Ricky Bobby. You know what I'm saying?
That's one of the dumbest fucking movies.
Hey, I rock with Ricky Bobby, man. If you ain't first, you last. You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker last in my book.
Hey, come on.
That video at the end, he said, "What do you mean if you ain't first, you last? Yeah, second, third, hell, you can be fourth. That's just stupid, Ricky Bobby. Why would I say that?"
Oh my gosh, nah, man.
Okay, so all right, now Will Ferrell.
So now we're trying to figure out who we would take.
Yeah, who we would take
In
instead
place
of
of
Kanye?
Kanye.
Yeah,
In the racial draft.
I'm trying to think. Let me go there. Joe Biden. Joe Biden? Joe Biden can, yeah, for sure. That's perfect. I'll take Joe Biden. Can we get Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders considering?
Oh yeah, Bernie.
It's almost two trades because like we're also losing the musical Kanye with like Kanye as an African American person. You know what I'm saying? So we ought to get the 2-for-1 deal on that.
Yeah.
I mean, in his musical discography, you know, we'll take that for the culture. That does mean a lot. We'll take that, but
You just said you're giving it up though.
but I'm saying like, of course we got to give up the rights. If we trading him, you know what I'm saying? His whole contract.
Did we give up the rights to Michael Jackson?
Nah, hell no. Nah, not Mike. Like he was just going through some things. His brother was lost. That's all. Like he
Make some exceptions for him.
Like,
It's all right. You know, he wasn't in his right.
That's Lil Mike.
Okay. Well, wait, that's Lil Mike. I got a question.
Yeah.
I got another music guy that I would like to trade.
Who?
R. Kelly.
Alright, I understand.
He gotta go.
I understand.
He gotta get the boot.
I do understand.
That man been trapped in the closet for too long. He gotta go. That was a shot. That was
be
Well,
Did we really not?
Oh, I knew.
Did we?
I knew.
In the music, did we really not care? He was just putting it out there for us.
Bro, he put it out when we was kids.
Bro,
this man had
when he was standing
Aaliyah.
behind Aaliyah.
Bro, Aaliyah was 15 when they got married. That red flag.
So shouldn't we have been surprised?
I mean, we could have been traded him for all I care.
Dave Chappelle told us.
Did he?
Huh?
Oh, you talking about with
Dave Chappelle.
I want to piss on you.
Drip, drip, drip.
Turn your face. Turn your face to
Your
toast.
body is a porta potty. Your life won't be the same. Won't you take a whiff
Of my Hershey's things.
I want to be in your food. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I'm glad you know that song.
Bro,
You remember
yes,
that
I
shit.
do.
I do remember the song.
Drip, drip, drip.
I don't remember that song. But we can trade him too, right? Can we trade
Yeah.
him? We can?
So who else is gone? Let's just get it out there. Who else is gone?
I would, honestly, I think if I was to really just say people who I would want to go, I'd piss a lot of people off.
Well, who you want? Who would we trade? Who would we put? Let's do a new race.
May this man rest in peace, but we could have got rid of Luther.
Ah, come on, bro.
I just said it. I just said it. I just said it.
Wow, man.
That nigga was ready to fight. He was ready to fight.
You took it too far, ain't it? You took it too far.
Look, I understand the man. You know, he was doing what he was doing, but that don't take away from who he was. You know what I'm saying?
I would get rid of Luther. I feel like Luther didn't do enough for the culture. That's my opinion.
What you mean?
I'll do you one further.
What more was he supposed to do?
He's supposed to do more for the youth.
I mean,
He's
look,
supposed to do more for the youth.
some
I
people
go, huh?
Speaking of that.
I got the next one. I'm gonna piss people off with too.
No. Time out.
Y'all thought Luther was
Speaking
something.
of that, why do we have to kill Michael Jordan? Because LeBron James is a better human being.
I don't think we had to kill Michael Jordan.
We don't have to kill Michael Jordan, but Michael is with Luther. You should have done more for the youth. For Michael Jordan,
but why does he have to though? Like he really don't. Like he doesn't have to.
You're right. He doesn't.
You know?
I feel like he should have.
He should have. I'm just saying, people did take that away from his basketball. Like, LeBron might just be the best athlete,
No.
like sports
No.
athlete,
Yeah.
entertainer person we've ever seen.
No.
Why?
No. LeBron James is the greatest basketball player. Statistically, he is the GOAT. I'm sorry. Michael Jordan.
Stats.
Numbers don't
show
lie.
everything.
Numbers don't
Over
lie.
a period of time.
So are you
with
talking
different
numbers?
factors.
You're referring to the eras?
I'm
As
not
far as
referring
like,
to the eras because
Okay,
I
but I'm saying
don't
who-
necessarily believe in that because I still feel like you could put either one of these teams in either one of these places and they would have any of the same problems.
I don't think Michael Jordan would win 6 rings in NBA now.
The problem with that is I think people forget that the reason Michael Jordan and them was winning and people are like, oh, it's not gonna happen with them is Michael Jordan was LeBron on the Warriors. What you supposed to do when you ain't got no competition?
Yeah.
But you saying that, you shaking your head like, yeah, that adds to it. They couldn't do nothing about that. They had to play with each other. It wasn't at that time. Wasn't nobody just running off to go play with somebody. You couldn't do that.
Yeah.
You had to get traded. That team made the best selection and got the best people, and they were all on the same team. Like it was. That's nothing you can do about that.
Okay. Name.
I refer to LeBron's lack of help.
Me or
No, I know. The thing is to name some like notable people that he has faced.
Yeah.
who?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Honestly, if you look at a lot of teams that Jordan played, they wasn't 100% healthy in the finals. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Which, at the same time, what team can you say is 100% healthy once you didn't play over 100 games?
Yeah, people are wrapping up splints on their legs just to go out and play. Like It's finally.
I'm just saying, statistically, he's not better. LeBron is a better rebounder. LeBron IQ for the game is higher. Who would you pick up first to build a team around?
Michael Jordan.
Really?
Yeah.
I couldn't. That's like saying you would pick Kobe first.
No, I wouldn't.
They're the same fucking player.
Nah. Michael knows how to win more.
They're the same player. Kobe based his game off of Michael.
Baseball is my forte. That's why I'm just.
That's what I'm saying. That's a duplicate. You can't be the same.
I mean, yeah, off the imitated never duplicated, but I'm sorry. Nobody has an argument other than he has more rings.
Nah, man.
I just don't. I don't see how Jordan is better, other than shoes.
I mean, you just watch him win. You watch it. That's what I'm saying. You can look at the stats all you want, but if you're sitting there watching him play,
Hey, that's like watching. That's like saying that and one wasn't better than the NBA at one point in time. You're watching something. Just because you watch something doesn't mean it's better.
no. I'm saying you watching him play the game. You watching him pass the ball. You watching him take over the game. You watching him.
You watched who pass the ball? That nigga was like Melo.
What?
What?
Melo never passes the ball. You
My
can't put
point.
that in.
My point.
I'm about to say pull up Jordan's stats.
No.
And I'm pretty sure that's not that far off
Hold that thought.
from the assist that LeBron has.
You rather watch the only player.
And we're back.
Average like a triple double, right? In the NBA Finals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Isn't it in his box room?
I'm just not realizing where he got this box from. That's why.
From your room.
So
So by your standards now, Russell
Russell
Westbrook
3,
He
4.
got the stats.
Hold up.
He didn't pull the stats out the box.
2, 3, 4. That man had game 1, NBA Finals.
Okay.
2 assists, 3 assists, 4 assists. 2, 1.
Okay.
I pull up LeBron. I guarantee you're gonna see more than 2.
That's
This nigga
right.
averaged 2 assists. How are you passing the ball?
Why? You say that like he's back, like LeBron is over here passing the ball and making them win from there. Jordan didn't pass the ball because he didn't need to. Why would I pass the ball in a situation I don't need to?
Well, we just got that argument saying that, not arguing, but we just were debating about him passing
That's
the ball.
what
And
I'm
I
saying.
said, hold
That's
up.
that's my problem with stats, though. I did more assists. In your way, Russell Westbrook is the best player because he's out here getting the best stats.
Buckets.
What? He is.
No.
He out there in the top 3 of
But he's
scoring.
not.
He out there in the top 3 of assists, the top 3 of rebounds. Damn near the
He
top 3
is.
of.
He is one of the best point
But
guards
that's
in
what
the
I'm
league.
saying. You know, seeing Russell Westbrook, because everybody will say Russell Westbrook gonna pass the ball, but then he will have damn near top 3 in assists.
I get what you're saying.
How can he
But
not pass the
overall,
ball
I feel like
and
LeBron
average
makes
over
the team better.
LeBron makes the game better at that time. I've learned that. LeBron will make the game better at that time. But I don't think LeBron has made any player better.
Really? What
Name a player that LeBron has made
what
better.
player did Mike make better? If you say
Steve
Scotty,
Kerr.
who?
Steve Kerr.
That nigga could shoot regardless.
But if Mike didn't punch him in his face and tell him to go out there and shoot that shot,
punched
he
him in
would've
the
go-
face?
Oh, yeah.
Michael was a bitch.
Damn, I didn't know you punched him in the face.
Yeah.
Damn, Kerr. I know you got
Mike was
punched in your
choking
shit.
players and shit.
Man, you got punched in your shit, Kerr?
I
understand, bro. Damn. I
The
mean, I
man
don't
can shoot
understand.
regardless.
But
And I'm being honest. I'm not Steve. Name a motherfucker that Jordan will punch in the NBA now and tell him to go shoot like that
Anybody.
and get away with it.
Anybody.
Bullshit.
Who go fight the NBA?
No.
They
It's-
get chastised for talking shit about Mike.
I don't know.
I think he did.
But the reason why they say he wouldn't get away with it, one, motherfuckers nowadays are bolder. They don't tolerate that shit. 2, the NBA, that nigga would have got fined and suspended. That's why he wouldn't have got away with it. You can't argue with that.
He Michael Jordan, he gonna throw that cash. That's why JR wasn't trying to throw that punch. He ain't got that money like that. They trying to charge him for Supreme, then they gonna charge him for that? Nah, man.
That's cold.
He can do what
some
Ball
bullshit,
did,
though.
nigga. Just put some fucking tape over that shit. They can't see it.
But yeah,
But what is
That's what he's gonna do
What
anyway.
does his tattoo really have to do with the game though? How is that distracting? Is it? It's
not.
really on some property.
It's them
It's
not
really
getting
on some
money.
property stuff.
It's on some money
That's
shit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
It's
a
like
trademark, trademark logo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's on some property stuff. So it's like, look, you the NBA's property, so you can't just be out here bringing.
No, but niggas got Jumpman
contract
tattoos.
to be that.
Yeah, he did sign that shit.
That's.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't take that money and
Nope.
be like, I ain't your property. You definitely just.
Nope.
So you know, all right, y'all. So look,
Nope.
all right.
It's bullshit.
So
they got niggas with Nike checks on them, with Jumpman tattoos. Like,
But
and
then-
none of them niggas got fined.
They did. You don't remember when Martian Gortat went through that? When he had the Jumpman on him?
They got a nigga with a Jumpman on his neck hooping.
Now, because Michael Jordan is a sponsor. He's in the NBA. They
Yeah,
have Jordan logos on the
Charlotte,
Hornets
yeah,
stuff.
on that shit.
That's why they're allowed to do it now. Because when Jordan went a part of that, that's when Martin Gortat did that. He had Michael Jordan symbol right there. That's because I was like, dang, I didn't even know he fucked with James like that.
Okay.
And he got fined, and I was like, damn, they tripping. Because he was mad about it.
Shit. So look, all right. So look, so the NBA they got their shit. You know what I'm saying? The NFL still got their shit. They playing, you know, as you might have heard, they selling guns to both sides. You know what I'm saying? They got us out here repping cap. They still got other people, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm rocking with it because I'm watching the game, period, right? So, us as black people, some of us, myself, I'm not watching football, but I can say, y'all, I've been to Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, and because I know we was boycotting both. You know what I'm saying? I know we was boycotting both. But like something as simple as that, does that show y'all that like we can't even get together on something as simple as fucking a TV program and a beverage? Like we just can't get on the same page. You think that shows our lack of unity?
Did the
Or you
dude
think
get fired from Starbucks? Or the lady or whatever happened? The
I
manager?
think I don't know if they got fired. I think they went through like some training or some shit. Like some extensive training, I think that's what happened.
I mean, that, to be honest, the situation was upsetting.
Yeah.
But if Starbucks didn't teach them to do that, I can't persecute that business for that individual's action.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, in the NFL, it got bad because people were literally pushing that man out of a job for standing up what he was doing.
For sure.
What?
I mean, I got mixed feelings about it. I don't think people should necessarily. I understand why people are boycotting the NFL, but I don't think everybody should necessarily boycott the NFL. My knowledge could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I believe Colin Kaepernick was offered a job, but he wasn't offered as a starting quarterback, and he turned it down.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
It was a couple of them like that.
Yeah, he was offered. So people saying
second string and he was just chilling.
Nah, yeah, he didn't want to be second string. Colin Kaepernick, which I agree, Colin Kaepernick still should be a starting quarterback in the NFL, but not just because of that. I think it's kind of, I don't want to say hypocritical.
I think honestly with the
I
NFL
think
stuff,
people
it was
just
everything else that came with it. Donald Trump started doing stuff like a lot
But-
of stuff came with it.
But people don't. I feel like people been getting blackballed in the NFL. Black athletes been. Same shit happened with Michael Vick.
Attitudes and shit.
You know what I mean? Michael Vick was blackballed.
Boy, cause like damn, Roethlisberger, bruh.
This nigga done got
Keep
called
it in your
for
pants,
3 or
bro.
4 fucking
You know
rape
what I'm
cases.
saying? And Vic on some dogs, that's some, you know.
And it wasn't even him. It was at his house.
And yeah, we should have, and we really should have stopped fucking with it then, because that was
But-
some bullshit. But
Going just me, it's like you got players in the NFL now who are still kneeling, showing that they showing love for Colin Kaepernick.
for sure.
That they still got love and support. Now, if you think about it, if every black person stop watches the NFL, those black athletes that are in the NFL are more likely to lose their job. Stop receiving money, which granted, a lot of them are receiving millions, to take care of their family, but, that's how they take care of their family, which could possibly get them unemployed.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like you could possibly cause more of our black athletes who are on the platform, who some are still kneeling in support of Colin Kaepernick, to lose their job and be right there with Colin in a sense, for being quote unquote unemployed from the NFL.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of a, where do you really go with? Because I don't think just because you watch the NFL, you're not in support of Colin Kaepernick. You know, like I said, because there are people who are playing the game who are still kneeling every single day. You know, I sent in a group message that I'm in with, you know, Retro Rew and a couple of other homeboys, I sent a picture of Mark Ingram and Alvin in front of a group of media, and he had a Colin Kaepernick jersey on, you know, and for those who don't know, those are 2 running backs for the New Orleans Saints. You know, so it's like there are people in the NFL that still are supporting this man. I don't think that we should necessarily boycott, because if we gonna start boycotting, we need to boycott everything and do everything 100% black. And we can't expect the NFL to change if we don't change, because truth be told, we don't support our own people enough.
No, we don't. We don't. And I mean, the way I look at it, right, is like I found out, you know, even with Michael Vick stuff, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't really aware of like the whole, how the United States was based on like what it really, like how it really came about, you know what I'm saying? And as I got more knowledge into that shit, and then actually seeing how the NFL and its representatives were acting towards Colin, I was like, all right, since I know all of this now, I know that entity ain't really all right. Because I for sure feel you, you know what I'm saying, you made a good point with, you know, black athletes losing their jobs or whatnot, but it come down to like, all right, so they would probably still be able to find investors, but they might just not make the millions that they make. They can still play. People still buy tickets and shit, but like, what about teachers? You know what I'm saying? Because like, I would rather, honestly, in a more beneficial and like progressive society, I would rather like, you know what I'm saying, teachers, you know what I'm saying, for instance, give more money for schools and opportunities than athletes to get paid millions. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I would see it. So I mean, it ain't really like I would hate for that shit to happen, but teachers lose jobs all the fucking time. And all the time.
That is 100% true, man.
Maybe at the same rate, if not more than, you know what I'm saying, athletes.
I mean, a lot of people need to, I guess, look at it more, but the whole issue with Colin doing that, which if you really pay attention, a lot of people when they are visiting grave sites who are in the service, they actually do take a knee, so I don't necessarily see how it's disrespectful to the flag, you know. And my dad is a military guy. He's a Marine. But anywho, all of it is, honestly, is behind money.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I think it was in like 2007 or 2008. Somewhere in there. It was before 2010. It was after 2006. The NFL was actually paid to have the athletes out on the field
for sure.
During the national anthem. Because if you go back, they wasn't out on the field before the games. They didn't come out till right before kickoff. But it's all, at the end of the day, it's all behind money. And yes, I agree with you 100%. The teachers really should be the ones getting paid. Because if you look at a college, NFL, NCAA college coach gets paid millions of dollars.
For what?
And how?
For what?
But the students at the college is supposed to be the future. And y'all not even paying the teachers.
Bro, like his salary could pay multiple people's like
what? What? Man, that's tuition.
Bro, multiple people's tuition. Like that's crazy. And what's crazy is their tuition pays for that. That's crazy. But man, they really out here. They really got it down pat. Wow.
And the thing about it is,
did that.
They did the fuck out of it.
They did that. Damn, they did that.
They did the fuck out of it.
Doing it right.
That's why we're all doing it, man.
And like really, it should make you think more. The entertainers get paid millions of dollars.
Distract. Look over here.
Distract. But if you really look at school, they don't show you how to be an entertainer.
What?
They don't encourage you to be an entertainer, be creative. They teaching you how to walk in a line, to follow a certain order. But all the people who don't walk in that order make all the money.
Yeah, that's in each part. But most of the time, criminals end up being the businessmen. As long as you get away with it and you make it to where you're supposed to go, you get rewarded for it.
Truthfully, hey man, a drug dealer, I'm 100% honest. A drug dealer could be one of the most wealthiest people in the world if they take that same hustle and apply it to something else.
Most of them do.
Yeah, you're right.
If you live that long.
If you live that long, you 100% right about that.
I was watching Empire, and if y'all ain't watched it, like, you know, my fault for what I'm about to say, but I'm about to say it.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. But Lucius was trying to get more funding for Empire because they lost it, you know what I'm saying, because his partner, you know what I'm saying, ended up sweeping it from him, taking it right under his feet. And so he had a group of investors, you know, probably like 5, 6 white guys in suits, you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
There were some cold suits, I admit, you know what I'm saying, but regardless, you know, Lucius was like, all right, look, I need funding, this the office space, you know what I'm saying, and I guarantee that I could triple your investment. And they was like, you know what, Lucius, I think we're going to have to pass. And he was like, due to your previous extracurricular activities.
Because he was a gangster.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was a gangster and shit. We might not be able to get in bed with this. And as a matter of fact, you're a credit risk. And he was like, bro, and look, and he will kill people. And he was like,
everybody.
bro, and the white dude, no, Lucius backs that by saying, bro, you just got out of a tax fraud case. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So like that goes back to the criminals. You know what I'm talking about? Like, bruh, like
That's
this,
okay.
like this Kavanaugh dude. You know what I'm saying? Getting away, bruh, and they still voted him in. They don't care. They're telling you they don't care.
I just thought it was funny how he was yelling.
You know what I mean?
No.
Oh,
Kavanaugh.
man.
Oh, man.
This is set.
Bro, and then like, man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, we really need to like listen to women on some stuff. I don't know why people find it so hard to believe that a woman was like assaulted by a dude. I get the cases.
It wasn't. Well, the world we live in wasn't set up to listen to women.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
So that's why it keeps becoming a hard thing.
But
Not saying that we don't, us here at the Quest Podcast.
We agree with that.
Yeah.
no.
All right, now I just gotta make sure our viewers know that shit.
I'm just saying, from how you set up the world where the only people who were able to vote at one point.
Yeah, that's just a fact. That's how it was based on, unfortunately. Yeah.
So then when everyone gets a voice, you thought the people who created it to where you didn't have a voice were just gonna happily fold you in?
That's true.
That's
just like us, yeah.
Like, okay, you're right. You do have to be here with me this whole time. Let me do something so you leave me alone.
Yep, that's basically what it is. That's what they do to everybody, man.
And women have it like harder because they're the double minority. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's double. You know, so like I mean it's crap that that's how the nation is and whatnot. But man, it's crazy. So like back to the racial draft. Are we getting rid of Bill
Clinton?
Cosby.
He said Bill Clinton and already joined the basketball. What you talking about? Nah, Cosby. Cause like,
Bill been black. I don't know what that. Not to cut you off.
Yeah.
I don't know what that picture is Photoshop with that nigga with that Swiss house shirt on.
That's hilarious,
bro. But that's what. Hey man, shout out to the dude who photoshopped that shit.
Yeah. You know, I mean, cause it's like Kavanaugh doing the same thing. Trump done the same thing, bro. It's like, I mean, Mike Epps was like, bro, who you thought you was? Like, you black, bro. You can't do that. You can't do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Which we know that now and whatnot. But like, do we trade Bill based on that? No. And I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, okay, but then that's when people start. That's when it gets into, are we trading everybody for the bad stuff that they done?
Truthfully,
comes to light.
Only when it comes to light. But see, I mean, how else would we have known though? Like, I really
know. That's what I'm saying. He would have still been.
Truthfully, I don't.
But
I don't
yeah,
trade Bill. I don't.
Do you trade Bill? Or do you
not
not trade Bill? Or do you not trade Cliff Huxley?
I don't trade Bill. And I say that because I feel like, in a sense, I understand the role, quote unquote, role or character that Cliff Huxtable was.
Yeah.
But in a sense, Cliff Huxtable was also Uncle Tom, in my eyes. To a certain degree. Everybody might not agree with that statement, but in a sense, he kind of was an Uncle Tom. Yes, he did show a good, healthy black family, in a sense, on TV. But I feel like he could have executed your typical black family more. I felt like it was a little bit too commercialized.
I'm about to say, you wanted the Huxtables to be a little ghetto.
I wanted it real. I wanted it to seem more real.
He wanted some noodles in there.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because I think they had intentionally tried not to do that.
Correct. I know they did. And there's nothing wrong with it at all. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with seeing a black family, in a sense, wealthy, making good money, showing that they are doctors and everything. That's great. You know, Bill Cosby, let's be honest, Bill Cosby did do a lot for our culture.
Yeah.
And just throw this out there, the whole thing with him and these women didn't come about until he was trying to buy a network.
You know what I'm talking about?
But, you know, they don't let you hear that, or that don't come to the light as much. But I feel like Bill could have been a little bit more authentic with the views. With the view of the family. That's
so,
my
like, how
opinion.
is that? But like, how is that not authentic though? If like, because there might be a family like this that's really who they are.
Because
really
honestly, he showed a family who was already in being well off.
Yeah, he did.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what family do you know?
Oh yeah, because they both did come from that.
Wouldn't live
Yeah.
that type of life.
You know what I'm
You got a
saying?
point.
And I get
You got a
what you're saying.
point. Did correct me on this? Did the Cosby Show did they give references towards like them have the family, the parents come up? Like, did they try to throw in certain
They threw
things?
shit in there about college. They threw shit in there.
I mean, I know
not
that.
college though, because everybody.
No. I'm talking about like as in like
coming
Clip.
up.
Yes, did he make certain references about? See, when I was your age, I had to go through this.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't just specify, you know
Because
what I'm saying?
we were young and
Yeah, like, and
we
I
might
ain't seen
not
it,
been
they
alive.
took that shit out the
really
air
don't.
so long ago, so I can't just specify.
Yeah.
Like talking
So
about
that's why I'm saying
a
certain
different
things
world
like
did,
that.
though.
But
A different world did. And I
Yeah.
fuck with a different world way more than I
for
fuck
sure.
with the
Of course,
Cosby.
that was the
I think-
point. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That was
Yeah.
against the other audience. But yeah, I think the whole point of the Cosby Show though was to try and
So
erase
prestigious.
that look of black family.
The stereotype.
The stereotype. Oh, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
A lot like us, or especially if you've been in a different situation, you can look at it and be like, you know, that's not how a black family is. But
My perception of what I've been around.
a lot of people can see what a black family is and not see how somebody changed from it. So if that's the only perception they have of black family, it wouldn't matter how progressive we became as people in the community.
For sure.
They were always going to revert back to the only black family they've
They
seen.
ever seen.
Yeah. And I mean, he did do a good job of displaying a great black family. I don't take that away from him. You know, like I said, I wish he would have showed certain, which he might have, and I just don't remember, or didn't see that particular episode, because I'm not going to lie and say I've seen every episode of The Cosby Show. I have seen every episode of A Different World, though.
Fresh Prince.
I fuck with Fresh Prince.
Light skin.
That, if he would have did the fuck, what?
There's a light skin thing.
If he would have did that, I would have probably liked it
Yeah.
better and wouldn't have gave him, said it was a little bit Uncle Thomas.
For sure.
Just cause with the Fresh Prince, you got to see a well-off black family, and you got to see
The
a
integration
troubled
and
youth
shit.
who had problems and come into this
He had
environment.
one fight, so now you got problems because he had one fight.
The nigga was from the hood.
But you stereotyping him, like that's messed up, bro. Like he had one fight on the playground.
Hey, let's keep it
Wait,
real.
no,
Wait.
no. Hold
You shouldn't
on.
have-
No. That's not just the only problem he had.
They were a couple of guys who up to no good.
Okay, wait. What about the fact of his father not being there? What about that was the greatest episode of the Fresh Prince?
Yeah.
What about that? That displayed a whole different level of problems in the African. I shouldn't
sure.
say in the African American community.
No,
because in my
it's-
opinion,
it
there are
happens.
more
It's pretty-
missing fathers in other cultures than it is in blacks.
It's probably the same. It's cool. They having both, but like all in all, I ain't trading Bill though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not trading Bill either.
My relationship with Bill was the Cosby Show and his artistic work. So like his personal business, like in the court of law, he was found that. You know what I'm saying? And like he was found guilty of that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it was. Like, do I agree with what he did? Hell no. But like as far as what he provided for the culture, and the fact he got caught up on some weird, unfortunate, weirdo sexual shit, like that's outside of what he did for the culture, you know what I'm saying?
Do you really think he did?
The law said that he was, but like I just find it crazy how he was trying to buy a whole network to probably do some, you know, some beneficial shit to the African American community.
Did you hear about the female actor? I can't remember her name. It was a white older female actor. How she came out and said that she lied about the whole thing with her and Bill.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, look, I was listening to this podcast where they were saying a whole bunch of rape kits, like just in Detroit alone, were going skipped, which is like that's some horrible shit. You know what I'm saying? Law
We're
enforcement.
doing what?
They were skipping like rape kits. They were just sitting They were just sitting like women would come in. They would do the whole thing. Like I didn't know the process behind a rape kit. You know what I'm saying? Like they, of course, you don't have to get samples of women and like they make them take pictures naked and all. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's devastating after you go through that experience. But like they were saying that a whole bunch of them have been just shelled. So like a lot of people just the cases were pretty much like cold cases. They never really did anything about it.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I
So,
feel like that's with a lot of shit with the police though.
yeah, that's what a lot. But like what I'm saying with like these women, like unfortunately, I don't know whether to say I believe it or not, because that long ago and the evidence, like how much could we prove, and then like I don't really know. Just like it was just too weird that like after this long period of time, Bill is like literally on his way. He's closer to death than he is to anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like all of a sudden these women coming out after him, it's crazy.
Did you hear about what the hell? I can't remember the woman's name, but some woman admitted to killing. I believe the guy name was Emmett Smith. Not referring to the NFL, huh?
Oh, Emmett Till, yeah,
Emmett Till.
Yeah, she was lying.
She admitted to killing that man. What was that, last year?
I was about to say, but that's
Or 2 years?
That era was for sure.
Yeah.
But no. But I'm saying.
But that's typically the same thing about her.
That's the same thing
about her
with
lying.
Bill. Somebody came out and saying something, and you know she's not being convicted of it or being tried. You know, do you think that Bill race played a huge part into him getting convicted?
Gotta get up and get it, I got some funds to approach. Big dog off the chain, can't stay on the poach. I'ma get what I deserve, I've been working the most. It's around the corner, I feel like I'm close. I don't need no navigation, just a Pandora station. I use my spirit as my compass, deviating location. I'm checking geographics, I buried many hatches. If you ever sleeping on me, hope you're down, you